So after hitting the 25 cents mark, Doge is steady over 24 cents over the last 24 hours. And it seems that Doge will hit the $1 mark in the coming months as some experts predicted. In this video, I'll talk about the market potential for Dogecoin and the recent updates about the Bitcoin ETF. Hello guys, and welcome back to Crypto Fire, where we talk about Dogecoin, cryptocurrency, and investing. Before we move forward, I'd just like to remind you to subscribe to our channel and turn on post notifications. This will make sure that you never miss our time-sensitive updates. Now, let's get started with today's video. So Doge is holding well above the 24 cents mark over the last 24 hours, and despite the fact that it lost some momentum after hitting the 24 cents mark, it appears that Doge will continue to hold this critical resistance level. Now as Dogecoin is holding well, FX Street data reveals that it is shattering three critical components that had kept further upside in Doge price action restrained. Doge price is seeing a significant bullish inflow around the 55-day simple moving average, and a bullish outbreak would initially aim for profit levels of 29 cents and then 35 cents. It further added that Doge price broke around 25 cents recently, and in the 200-day simple moving average, a large number of bears entered or placed their stops. Given that these levels have been breached and numerous stops have been triggered, bears will retreat gradually now, opening the way for further bullish movement. Meanwhile, a report by the Crypto Daily has added Doge to its list for the top 5 cryptos to buy in the coming week of October. The report indicates that Dogecoin has emerged as a popular crypto to purchase in the final week of October, and Dogecoin has been vying for attention with competing currencies, jumping to 12% in the last week. It further added that Dogecoin's surge demonstrates a high level of market interest in it, and it has developed into something of an enigma. And seeing the rising popularity and growth of Dogecoin, another article explains how investors would have made a significant amount of sum if they had invested in Doge last year. So the article states that a $1,000 investment in Dogecoin in October 2020 would have yielded around 386,000 Doge, and at its current price of 25.5 cents. This means that a $1,000 investment is currently worth slightly under $100,000. It further added that if someone had purchased $1,000 in Dogecoin in October 2020 and then sold it in early May at Doge's all-time high of more than 73 cents, that investment would be worth more than $284,000 as of now. Seeing these estimates, I think those who sold their Doge years ago are undoubtedly howling at the moon at the moment. Besides, I think things are just starting to happen with Doge, since we are bound to see more significant growth over the long run, especially seeing that Doge correlation with Bitcoin is still high at 0.69 level. However, these are my personal views and not financial advice, so you must do your own research before making an investment in cryptos. Now let's see how Bitcoin is trading in the market after the ETFs went live recently. So Bitcoin rose near $64,000 just after the first Bitcoin future-based ETF in the United States began trading, a milestone that market players believe will likely increase investment in Bitcoin. Bitcoin was last trading at $63,900, down 0.4% from its April 14 high of $64,900. Talking about the Bitcoin ETF, it began trading on the New York Stock Exchange at an opening price of $40.9. And according to Bloomberg data, around $1 billion in volume was transacted in the ETF on its debut day, with more than 24 million shares changing hands. Besides, for the first day of trading, the ProShares launch was second only to a BlackRock carbon fund. The data also highlighted that the ETF rose roughly 4.9% to $41.9 at the end of the day, and options on the ETF will begin trading on the New York Stock Exchange ARCA and American options exchanges in the coming days. Meanwhile, some analysts noted that trading appeared to be dominated by small investors and high-frequency trading firms, with the absence of massive block trades indicating that institutions were likely remaining on the sidelines. Besides, according to James Quinn, managing partner at Q9 Capital, the debut of the new product is significant for Bitcoin since it will enable trading in the spot market and on the Bitcoin price. Additionally, he stated that theoretically, any licensed brokerage business in the United States that wants to offer this ETF can do so just as easily as any other ETF, which should make it accessible to a large number of people. Now, with Bitcoin approaching its all-time high, prominent crypto trader Nicholas Merton is speculating on the next move for it. He recently stated that he believes that at this moment, everyone is very certain that we have exited the alleged bear market, and a realistic projection based on the history of Bitcoin's market cycles projects that Bitcoin will reach a $4 trillion market valuation by November 2022. He went on to say that Bitcoin currently has a market cap of more than $1.2 trillion, and a $4 trillion market cap would equate to a price of roughly $200,000. However, he believes that a price increase could occur much sooner. He said that if we take a more positive view, we will still get a 250% return in the most optimistic scenario, but in only a few months, in Q1 or early Q2 of 2022. Regardless of the timing, the expert expects that by the conclusion of this cycle, the total value of cryptos would reach $10 trillion. Now, seeing this positive outlook of Bitcoin, I think that it is good news for Doge holders since Doge is expected to follow the trajectory of Bitcoin over the long run. And in another development for Doge, AMC CEO Adam Aron revealed recently that they will start accepting Dogecoin payments in the first quarter of 2022. Customers will be able to use Doge to purchase tickets and concessions. And as previously reported, AMC will also offer Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin functionality by the end of this year. Well, I consider this a good sign since it shows us the rising adoption of cryptos in different sectors. And talking about the adoption of cryptos, a new report reveals that Russia is planning to replace US dollar reserves with cryptos in the long run. So Russia's Ministry of Foreign Affairs is apparently considering replacing the US dollar with not only traditional fiat currencies, but also cryptos. In a recent interview with local news agency Interfax, Russia's Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs highlighted the country's plans to diminish the dollar's participation in Russia's international reserves and its use in settlements with foreign partners. According to the official, such a replacement would involve tremendous government effort, including reconstructing established forms of collaboration between jurisdictions and enterprises and developing new mechanisms for new settlement systems. On the other hand, the Senate Committee on Australia recently tabled its final report in Parliament, which includes 12 recommendations for Australia's crypto adoption. It proposes new licenses for cryptocurrency exchanges, new legislation governing decentralized autonomous organizations, and a tax break for crypto miners who use green energy. In general, the report concluded that more regulatory clarity and predictability are needed while avoiding suffocating innovation through onerous regulations. And as per a recent report by CoinDesk, Bank of America has expanded its equities research coverage by 23 additional stocks that may witness market value expansion due to crypto exposure. According to the report, analysts at Bank of America identified corporations ranging from credit card companies to social media titans, demonstrating crypto's rising presence on Wall Street. These analysts also highlighted that the crypto world is too enormous to ignore, with a market value of $2.5 trillion and more than 200 million users. Now there is great news for crypto investors as Revolut, a fintech startup that enables crypto purchases, as part of its services has begun offering commission-free trading of cryptos up to $200,000 per month to U.S. investors. Among the other complimentary services revealed by Revolut are up to $1,200 in out-of-network ATM withdrawals and 10 remittance payments. Additionally, users will be able to make fee-free international transfers to anyone with a bank account in 30 countries, including the United Kingdom, France, the Philippines, Japan, and Australia. Meanwhile, the NBA has started to grow its footprint in the crypto world as it prepares for the future. Recently, the NBA has signed its first crypto sponsorship agreement with Coinbase. As per the reports, Coinbase will leverage nearly all of the NBA platforms, including the WNBA, NBA G League, NBA 2K League, and USA Basketball. So I see all these recent developments as a positive note for the crypto world. We are seeing significant adoption of crypto in different parts of the world, and I think this will lead to a positive impact on the crypto market, especially for coins like Doge and Bitcoin. Coming back to Doge, it's currently trading at around 25.5 cents. And the good news is that its 30-day correlation with Bitcoin is still quite high. And this is great simply because Bitcoin is gaining momentum and will continue to explode this week because of the ETF approval. So, I'm overall quite optimistic about Dogecoin. And this is it for today's video. Thanks for watching till the end. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and sharing it with your friends. Also, please subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications for daily videos on Dogecoin and cryptocurrency. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below. Goodbye. Take care.